The Houston Texans are coming off a season in which they won the AFC South and made it to the playoffs, only to be bounced in the first round by the Indianapolis Colts, their longtime division rivals. How will they respond this year? Let's find out. The Texans start the year in New Orleans, which is probably one of the worst places to start the season, especially if you're playing a Monday night showdown with the Saints. Drew Brees and Alvin Kamara will be too much for the Texans, and the Saints will take the opener, causing the Texans to be 0-1. The Jacksonville Jaguars come into town to take on the Texans, and I see the Jaguars improving this season, and I see them shocking the world and beating the Texans on the road. So by this point, the Texans are 0-2. They head into LA to take on the LA Chargers on the road, week 3, and I have the Texans losing again. So by this point, the Texans are going to be 0-3 for the second year in a row. Can they bounce back once again and make the playoffs? Week 4, they start with a victory over the Carolina Panthers, which puts them at 1-3. They then beat the Atlanta Falcons to go to 2-3. Week 6 proves to be too much trouble for them. They go into Kansas City and lose to the Kansas City Chiefs. They're 2-4 by this point. They head into Indy to take on the Colts, and they get revenge for last year's playoff loss, beating them on the road to improve themselves to 3-4. Now, as you know, this is the beginning of a short winning streak because the Raiders come into town, and the Texans take care of them too. So they're 4-4 by this point. They head to London to take on the Jaguars, and the Jaguars are almost unbeatable in London, and that they prove that to be true once again. Jaguars take them down. Texans head into Baltimore to take on the Ravens, and they will fall to the Ravens. So by this point, they're 4-6. Things are looking really bleak. They host the Colts, and once again, Andrew Luck goes into the house of Houston, NRG Stadium, and beats the Texans. So they're 4-7. Things are really looking bad. They host the Patriots and shock Tom Brady and the New England Patriots on Sunday Night Football. The Broncos come into town and the Texans win this one too. So they're 6-7. Things look a little hopeful. Nope, not anymore. They go into Tennessee and lose to the Titans on the road. They go into Tampa Bay and win before ending their season with a win at home against the Titans to finish 8-8. Those are my predictions for the Houston Texans 2019 season. Do you agree? Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think of my predictions for the Houston Texans and how I see them not making the playoffs. Let me know, and have a good day.